We're going to start with those overnight developments in the LA Clippers saga. Could this thing finally be winding down?
Yeah, the league has now all but approved the deal for Shelley Sterling to sell the Clippers for a record $2 billion. But now Donald Sterling is vowing to fight amidst new swirling questions about his mental competence.
ABC's Ryan Smith has been covering this story from the jump, and he joins us now with the latest. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Bianna. Okay, the NBA has accepted Shelley Sterling's move to sell the Clippers to Microsoft billionaire Steve Ballmer, and it has canceled the hearing for next week to oust Donald Sterling from ownership, but he's not going quietly.
The Los Angeles Clippers finally sold. Overnight, the NBA announcing the Los Angeles Clippers will go to former Microsoft CEO and billionaire Steve Ballmer, pending one last approval by the NBA Board of Governors. Ahead of the record $2 billion sale, the league calling off Tuesday's vote to eject Donald Sterling. According to the league, Shelley Sterling also agreeing not to sue the NBA and pay back the NBA for any suits filed by her estranged husband, Donald. And good thing for the NBA, because Mr. Sterling's lawyer, Maxwell Bleacher, says he isn't done fighting, announcing Friday he's suing the NBA for $1 billion in damages.
We have always expected to get a fight from every angle from Mr. Sterling, and we're getting it.
A source involved in the negotiations to sell the team confirmed to ABC News that Donald Sterling was found to be mentally incapacitated after testing by neurologists this month. Their diagnoses, according to ESPN, Mr. Sterling was suffering from Alzheimer's disease and likely had been for, quote, 3 to 5 years. Since the Sterlings own the team in a trust, the rules of that trust don't require a court to declare Mr. Sterling incapacitated, and Mrs. Sterling became the sole person authorized to sell the team. That ruling contested by another of Mr. Sterling's lawyers, Bobby Samini, who told ABC News, quote, any assertion that Donald Sterling lacks mental capacity is absurd.
If it's found to be invalid, that could mean that everything she's done is no longer valid.
This isn't the first time Sterling's mental health has been questioned. His wife brought it up to ABC's Barbara Walters when discussing his infamous racist rant.
Have you discussed these remarks at all with your husband?
He saw the tape and he said, I don't remember saying that. I don't remember ever saying those things.
What did you think then?
That's when I thought he has dementia.
NBA officials called Donald Sterling's lawsuit, quote, entirely baseless, but they're taking a, quote, kind of a leave me out of it approach. His wife foots the bill for her husband's lawsuits, and the NBA rids itself of a rather large distraction, Dana Bianna.
So clear this up. Donald Sterling is vowing to sue the NBA,
right,
and his wife is vowing to essentially indemnify the NBA to pay the NBA's legal bills. So essentially, Donald is suing Shelley.
In a way, yes. What they're kind of planning on here is that she will be able to manage him. So if he wants to bring lawsuits, then they'll have to go to that process. They'll have to go to court and deal with them. But at the end, she's going to indemnify. So she's going to have the onus on her to make sure that he doesn't attack the league, and the league can take the approach of, hey, it's not us.
This is complex. Well, let me, on a simpler note, is the league likely to give final approval to Ballmer buying the team?
Oh, I think he's the closest thing to a sure thing. He's a deep-pocketed owner. He's got a great sense of credibility about him, and I think that's what they want. The thing that leagues don't want are owners whose financials might not be as good or might have controversy in their lives. Steve Ballmer tried to buy teams before, and so he's in some ways pre-approved. So I think this is kind of a sure thing here. I think what they want to do is get this behind them, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a vote coming soon.
Ryan, thank you. Ryan Smith has been on the story from the jump.
Ironically, this scandal has made this team the most valuable team in the NBA
Shocking.
now.
Nobody would have thought this a month ago. 2 months ago, I would say.
Unbelievable. $2 billion. Ryan, thank you.